My name is DJ Av of Tendo, and this is my top 5 VST synths of 2019 going into 2020.
Tendo.
What is going on, guys? I'm back at it again, and I definitely want to talk about this. I was waiting for a while because there was so much stuff that was coming out, and it was a surprise, and I didn't want to just make a list and then something was missed. I don't know. I just feel weird about that. But please leave a comment below of your favorite VST synths of 2019. They have to be released in 2019 so that we have some context to it. I saw a lot of videos that was still talking about Omnisphere 2 is the best in 2019, and man, it's been replaced by many synths out there. But you know, I know a lot of you guys don't like me talking bad about Omnisphere 2. I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just saying. But other than that though, I want to talk about the honorable mentions because they are some pretty good ones in there that might ruffle some feathers. So my first honorable mention definitely has to go to Babylon. Babylon was a really good synthesizer, I feel, and it was really good because of the price point at $13, and it was really good for the fact that it was meant for sound designers. Very simple sound design, very cheap plugin that works very well on a lot of computers and not just super computers, super laptops and all that. And yeah, it hit the spot for what it was. Really good buy. I like it. Another one that I want to talk about, and this one I actually got a placement with, and this was Hive 2. Yeah, Hive 2 is supposed to be in my top 5, but you'll see in a minute what's in my top 5, and I definitely think that it's really good. I don't really have to talk about this very much. My next honorable mention definitely is the RYM 2612. Hey. Yeah. Now this plugin of course hits home, especially with a name like Tendo, even though that's a Sega Genesis emulation plugin of the YM2612, and that is like the FM synthesis chip that was inside of the Sega Genesis, and it sounded really good. It was a really good plugin, but there were certain things that were hit and miss, especially the GUI. But other than that though, really good plugin. Another one, Arturia Pigments 2. Yeah, I know, really tough one to leave off this list. So you know that this list is going to be very good, or at least going to start some arguments in the comment section. But Pigments 2, I thought was really good. You know, they made some improvements, but they just slapped 2 in front of it, and it wasn't like it was a drastic changeover. I know I'll just put my foot in my mouth because once I name another plugin that's coming up at number 5, you're going to be like, what? Speaking of which, coming in at number 5, we have Icarus 2. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I know, but I just reviewed this and I do feel like it added a lot of features to this plugin that weren't in the previous iteration of it, especially the glitch and drum loops, and then the new resynthesis engine, being able to slide a sampler over and having it being resynthesized, not just resampled, resynthesized, and it sound exactly like the sample is phenomenal. And a lot of people will get used to that type of vibe once I start putting it into action. And I know that that's what is gonna make people want to use Icarus 2 in the future. Coming in at number 4, FAW Sublab. Hey. Now, I really don't even have to speak on this. Like, everybody went crazy. Everybody loves 808s. Everybody loves bass. It's a requirement to have a plugin that is solidified in just that particular category alone. I actually feel like these developers actually listened to the community and added features that I thought really sold it even more because of its completion, and I think that's the reason why I'm putting it on the list. And I also want to say shout outs to FAW because I got to do some work with them as far as designing some stuff for them, and I do appreciate those opportunities. Coming in at number 3, Korg Triton VST. Hey. man, Nexus 3 wasn't even in the honorable mentions, so I know a lot of people are going to be mad that I talked about the Korg Triton, but the Korg Triton hardware keyboard is a classic. And the fact that Korg did a great job of emulating it 100% true to its prior sounds, yeah, it's really good. And unlike Nexus 3, it is wide open. Like, you can make sounds for it as well by any choice. It's not about you just adding modulation or anything like that. And it has some features that are really good that I wish Nexus, or ReFX, my bad, would have done. And other than that though, we're gonna get into that in another video. I know y'all are waiting for that spicy sauce. Coming in at number 2, we have Sugarbytes Drumcomputer. Without a doubt, this is definitely one of my favorite plugins, and I actually spent a lot of time on it before even doing the review. I had it for like, what, 2 weeks? And it's really good because you can make your own drum kits, and this is that 2020 and beyond type energy because, man, am I tired of people's drums sounding the same. Oh my goodness, and I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of using the Lex Luger or hearing the Lex Luger snap clap, aka the FL Studio stock drums. Yeah, that was pretty shady right there, but it's factual. Other than that though, I think that it's a really good synthesizer because it's a drum synth. Now, it's not the only drum synth. You do have sonic charge, microtonic, and it's really good, and I really like that too. But when it comes to this particular one, being able to hit a random button and creating a whole entire drum kit, having something totally different in seconds, really good. Coming in at number 1, Chipsynth MD. I know you guys remember me mentioning the RYM 2612. Well, guess what? This is the big monster version of it, and they did a really good job with this one. Another one that generates random sounds as well as having a UI that is very good, Vectral, very good plugin presets. It has the chipset for the Model 1 version all the way to the Model 3 to every, oh my god, like it is what the Sega Genesis is supposed to sound like, even beyond what it's supposed to sound like. I can't even make any sense here, but it's a perfect emulation and a perfect way to do FM synthesis in the near future, especially when it comes to like lo-fi FM synthesis. I just think of a lot of things that it is very good for, and a lot of people need to check it out because it's really cheap too. Oh my gosh, 50 bucks? Yeah. So tell me how you feel about this list. I definitely want to hear your top 5 in the comment section. Please leave me a comment and let me know what was your favorite synthesizer of 2019 and which ones I should have mentioned, and how much you hate me because your favorite synth didn't make my favorite synth list.